Well, hello and welcome everybody back here on the Squadrons Esports Federation channel. My name is Graf Lucas. Welcome to SCL. We have another match in Group E tonight. This is round 1, match number 3. And we have Corellian Sommeliers versus CAJ. CAJ already having pulled off, started into the day with a great match with a 2-0 win against TRA, the Rebel Yell. Please, everybody, bring in your channel points because the prediction is already up and we are about to join that lobby. So here we go. Oh, I think I joined as a player here. Let me fix that and then we are good to go. Let's see who has Empire for game number 1. It looks like CAJ chose New Republic for game number 1. I have the lobby right in front of me here, and let's have a look at that. That is better. Cavern Angels Jade with New Republic for game number 1. And we are ready. So couple more minutes, couple of more seconds, please everybody. Channel points, gambling is up. Let's do this. Who will win this match? Will it be Cavern Angels Jade or will it be Corellian Sommeliers? Or another team I personally know from 3PO first, but they have made the step into SCL, I think last season already, to be honest. For some reason I didn't catch as many Group E matches last season, but I'm trying to make up for it now. Here we go. The map is Xavian. Ooh, another fun map here. And I think we have some players merged into one another here. Let's quickly see. We have Schneeflöckchen. Always great to see her. We have Paddy Batman, Dafka. Grey David Plane, David Pill. I'm never sure. Is that some kind of Fame Plane reference or is it not? Rando Fame Pill and Grey David Pill. I'm not sure. Please do tell me. Not quite sure who the players are. We can't quite make it out, but perhaps it's better here. We, on the CAJ side of things, we have Uj Zeno, we have Genie C-Wrench, who wasn't in the earlier matches against the Rebel Yell. We have Dem Wookie Cheeks, previously playing support, and we have Blackheart G60. Well, that looks like fun. No Roxy this time, though Roxy might have set some sort of a record with 17 kills in game 1 against the Rebel Yell. So that was definitely something. Let's see how it will go here. Xavier, oh no, they're still merged. They are still merged. David Pill and whoever, Defka is there, Paddy is there, Schnee is there. Well, let's see who it is. Let's go, Schnee! Biker Bugs is out there hyping for Corellian Sommeliers. Oh, and this time I give you in-game audio. Sorry about that. I had it muted for game number 2 last time around. Did you hear the thunder rolling? Rolling, right? Rolling or roaring, but whatever. You hear the thunder. And long loading times again, but this time I couldn't even show you the map preview if I wanted to because we don't have one for Xavian, but here we go now. Coming into the abyss is the Rebel fleet led by the MC-75, and here we have Genie, OJ Zeno, C-Wrench, Blackheart 60 and Wookiee Cheeks. So UJ is using the double iron X-Wing. We have standard farm but with Blackheart, standard support, Wookiee Cheeks, C-Range, double torps apparently. Strategy the Rebel Yell used last time round, and Genie with another standard farm, and apparently with a dumbfire Golo. Interesting, you don't see them quite so often these days. Schneeflöckchen in the support here, love to see that. We have Paddy Batman standard farm, TIE Bomber, Dafka in the standard defender, trying to get a kill on Blackheart here. Let's see if that succeeds. Lasers are flying everywhere. Blackheart at 1, but clinging onto his life there, trying to get some shields back, gets the resupply. What a clutch resupply there from them Wookiee Cheeks, but Blackheart still very much in danger. Morale is looking good for Corellian Sommeliers here, but still no kill on Blackheart, but not a lot of farming I think either. There's the second resupply here. Good work. We have Paddy. Oh no, I was going this way. We have Grouchathon with the Iron Missile Protorp TIE Fighter also on Blackheart, who gets a third resupply now. Morale bar more or less stable, while we have Grey David Plane, David Pool, whatever, going for farming here. And actually, they lost the flip. How did that happen? They were slightly ahead most of the time. Finally get the kill on Blackheart. But it is CAJ coming out of this flip and getting the first attack here. But it seems the Iron Top connected after all, just was a bit slow, and they are working on shields rather quickly here. Only 30 seconds into the phase now. Ooh, and UJ is going for Schnee! Hands off of Schneeflöckchen. Schneeflöckchen trying to get away to some sort of safety, 2 health, and no, she goes down there. Good pick on the support. On the other hand, they have big ships to shoot. UJ getting off another iron missile to strip the second shields as well. Blackheart only coming back into the action now. C-Range is down at the moment. Then Wookiee Cheeks is in the middle and trying to keep Genie alive, who is the center of Corellian PK attention at the moment. The Wookiee Cheeks working on those shields. Delta, C-Range apparently limping back to their cruiser. So not a lot of damage is coming in too quickly, as the PK is doing a good job pressuring them out. Raider would flip now, unless it is already down, of course. Let's see about that. There was another kill on Blackheart. Raider is still up. Raider is up, and now everybody is apparently burning Raider. Raider is going down, and that was a decent first offense. And the question is, how quickly can Corellian Sommeliers switch to offense here themselves? There we go. This is Dafka in the defender with an iron missile. Iron missile is out. Shields are coming ever so slightly down. Grouchathon not with an also having an iron missile, but no iron torp here. Iron missile protorp is a loadout we see on X-Wings a whole lot more often than we do see it on TIE Fighters. But why not? I mean, the potential is similar. Ooh, careful! There is the clouds, and Grouchathon is coming about, and now shields are down, but I think no lockdown, that was too close. Let's see how quickly the damage can come in. Dafka is doing nice circles here, but lasers are not overcharged. Paddy Backman coming into the action only now, charging up that rotary. Schnee is in a bit of trouble here, it seems. Gets marks off though, and trying to make their way back. Okay, yeah, and trying to get into the repair zone here. Schnee is fine. What is David doing? David apparently ran back there, or we lost, or we missed a kill there. Not a whole lot of damage coming in on this Corellian attack, and therefore there's a call to fall back. I don't think they made up from losing the flip at all. They got shields down, but they did not get a whole lot of damage in. On the other hand, CAJ also has a lot to do here. Delta's shield still slightly up, and damage needs to come in here. But see, there it goes. Cruiser is falling now. That was ooh, Schnee right in the action there and going down. Okay, Charlie is falling rapidly. Morale is looking great. Actually, no farm coming in at all. Why is that? Let's have a look at Paddy. I know Xavian farm is not the most fun you can have as a TIE bomber. David also farming. Is there PK pressure stopping them from finding the AI packs more quickly? Ooh, apparently there is, because David gets dunked here. Gets the resupply though, shooting the Corvette at the moment. Going straight for it, you might say. David going straight for that Corvette, and there it comes. There, 20 morale coming in, pushing the morale bar slightly above the middle, but there's still some way ahead of them. UJ is again on Schnee. What's this obsession? I mean, it's always fun to kill a Reaper, but sometimes in between, should not forget your prime task here. Schnee evading and getting back. UJ now shooting Charlie for a change. Still, this is a long attack, and my feeling is that the defense they had was much quicker than what LCS, somebody please tell me what the L means, LCS are doing here. And there's the call to fall back as Genie and UJ fall at the same time. And here's Black Eye. Oh, and I actually... no. Cruiser at 12. That is the out of phase attempt. Okay, sorry, I was confused here. Now we have Crouchathon moving in. The frigate is still at 60%. Sorry about that. And Delta still has shields. So what are they doing? Deathcar is bringing in the damage. Iron Missile is on cooldown, so Delta's shields are now down. That means passive damage can start coming in on that one as well. Some offensive PK apparently. C-Wrench went down. I don't know quite how that happened. Deathcar is doing great. Perhaps it was the other phase, because perhaps C-Wrench died during the other phase attempt. Cruiser is down now though. This offense looks much better than the first one. Paddy Batman now getting a resub here. Schnee, on the other hand, is in a lot of trouble again. Let's see who is on her this time. It's not Genie. Genie is farming. C-Wrench is shooting Raider. Dem Wookie Cheeks is on support duty. Blackheart on TIE Fighters, and UJ is on Deathcat now, so not harassing the bombers, which probably explains why they are doing such a lot more damage than last time. But now the flip is due to happen any second, and there it is. There is the call to fall back as David fell. Grouchathon on the back foot here, kind of. That Nebulon at 47%, but the other one is at 6 and clearly out of phaseable. There goes one Protop that might actually do the trick if it connects. Let's check on that later. In the meantime, we have Blackheart offensive farming here. Interesting choice, but perhaps that was one of those rogue AIs harassing you. There comes the out of phase. Paddy Batman is farming, and Blackheart is actually shooting a Protop as offensive PK. That is an interesting choice. Overtaking his Protop there. And now remembering, oh, perhaps I'd rather shoot this cruiser here. Deathcat down at the moment. Now respawning Grouchathon with 39, now getting a resub. Wookie with iron lasers trying to peel basically for their OBJ players. Now the ISD attack has begun. What? And there goes the marks. Ooh, and the dunk comes only a second too late to stop it. Well, that was fortunate for them Wookie Cheeks getting those marks in there. Genie coming in there. Interesting angle of attack. Trying to nuke that shield gen basically by smashing their head into it. That's how it's done. UJ Zeno doing the same thing, I wonder? Yes. And look how long it takes to brute force them down with lasers with these modifiers. And there's the call for back. Not the greatest ISD offense, and Xavier is one of these maps where I prefer defending my ISD over defending my MC75, because you have to go through that narrow tunnel. Let's see if LCS can ultimately profit from that. We see them go back into the hangar. Only 30%, and look how it is falling. I don't think there was anybody even in there doing that damage, and it basically melted. Here we have Schneeflöckchen excuse me, getting ready to go in, and there it is. The MC75 attack has begun. Let's see if Schneeflöckchen can make it in time to get marks. Interesting choice, gets one resupply off there. And now Schnee is under attack. Schneeflöckchen trying to get in there. Still no marks. Okay, and only now, only after making sure her team is resupplied, does she go in there, marking the bugger up. That's done now. David is PKing Blackheart. Interesting choice. Will it pay off? Left shield is disabled. Blackheart in a lot of trouble. Blackheart down. Well, by all means. At least this stops the farm. Grouchathon, 2 health and a dream. Well, that dream didn't hold up. Deathcard trying to dunk targeting there, I wonder? What is the plan? I am lost. Schnee also at 2 health, but at least she has some shield. Raider is destroyed and morale is looking good. I am confused. Let's check what has actually happened here. Assault the MC75. Left shield gen is disabled. All systems have minor damage except power. Interesting MC attack here. No shield gens destroyed, only 1 disabled. That means that shield is likely to be totally up by the time they get there next. But that's very not unlike the ISD. And Rookie Cheeks doing nice maneuvers here. C-wrenched, still trying to finish off that shield gen. And that piercing top should do the trick. Oh, it's at 2%. Well, I'm sure they'll get there. Left gen disabled, right gen will be destroyed momentarily. There it goes, and the shields on the ISD are down. Morale is looking very, very good, but C-Wrench does not have a lot of shields, flying almost straight here, but gets away with it. Nobody on their back at the moment. Genie only respawning now. Petty Batman also down, so some deaths happened. Wookie is also down, so no resubs at the moment, but power system is down now. All major systems down on that Star Destroyer. If they now disable targeting, they are safe for another flagship defense, but perhaps they don't have to, because the ISD is basically melting under their hands, and this looks very much like CAJ is taking game number 1 here. Shields are, some shield on something is back, but that doesn't matter now. ISD at, I think, less than 5% at the moment. But they need to finish it here. They need to finish it now. And there they did. Well done, Kevin Angels Jade taking game number 1. Congratulations. Definitely a fun game, Fame playing. Let's have a look at that scoreboard. OJ Zeno leading the board there with 5 kills, 2 deaths, and 35k capture. Blackheart 2 kills, 6 times going down, and 26 AI kills, 53k capture damage. Genie doing a great job farming here in the Abyss with 42 AI kills, and that's really the big difference between the teams. The team winning, having less defensive phases than the other, has a lot more AI kills, and that might be one reason why it went down the way it did. Because on the PK side, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Corellian Sommeliers here. 8 kills from David, 8 kills from Deathka. Schnee got harassed a lot, but died only 3 times. So the PK is absolutely intact there. Now they need to up their farming. Well done, both teams. Very entertaining to watch. I had a lot of fun. And I will be back very shortly with game number 2. Let's real quick have a look at the predictions. Guys, we need more people get in the gambling only, but I must say only one person thought CAJ would be able to pull off what they just did, and 95% of the points were on the Corellian Sommeliers. So, lucky Lauren getting all the points, 2,000 for her 100 she put in. Well done, Lauren. And CAJ getting game number 1. But this is far from being over. Let's have a quick break here, I think. Yes, let's have a... I know I can't do a manual break because apparently, I'm sorry about that, some of you had an ad break just now. GG's indeed. Teams saying GG's. New lobby is already up. Yeah, well, in that case, why would we even want to go to a break here, right? Then in that case I will simply get into the new lobby here as a spectator this time. Whoops, did they change the password? How could they? No, I must have mistyped. Let's try that again. It was me, of course it was me. Okay, somebody already set up prediction for game number 2 apparently. No, they didn't. I will. Okay, game number 2, lobby is up. Who will win game number 2? Will it be Kevin Angels, Jade again, or will it be the Corellian Sommeliers? Let me know what you think. Lauren has a lot of gambling money in her pocket now, I know that, but I think all of you can just bring it in. Just let me have your money. I already see some sort of lineup changes here. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. Let's get right in there. Here we go. We have Corellian Sommeliers on New Republic now, and Kevin Angels, Jade leading team in this match on Empire. Let's go. Oh, Fameplane, you're bringing up a great point there. Lucky Sabak team, is it Lucky Sabak or is it Corellian Sommeliers? I don't know what the L stands for, and you have a point, it could be Lucky something. Or is it the Lucky Corellian Sommeliers? I don't know. So please let me know if anybody knows what LCS means exactly. Perhaps you said it before in chat and I only missed it. That is very, very possible. Here we go. Game number 2 is on the way. And we are once more on the bridge of the ISD prior to the match. We are with Genie, Lucid V, C-Wrench, dem Wookie Cheeks, and UJ Zeno. So I think Lucid is back in the lineup here. That is great. And now let's have a look at the team on the New Republic side, because we have Decoy Tango in, and we have Tomate, and we have Paddy Backman, we have Schneeflöckchen, and Dafka. So 2 changes, I think, here in the lineup for, well, the LCS team, whatever it stands for. And Floophead is cheering for Jade there. The fellow Cavern Angels are, of course, rooting for their clan here. And so far, they have done well. 3 games today, in 2 different matches, of course. But so far, they have won 3 out of 3 opening flips and 3 out of 3 games. So let's see if they can make that 4 this time in game number 2 against LCS on the Xavian Abyss. Everybody is readying up now, and plus it is timing out. No emotes here, that is very sad, of course. But it looks like everybody is eager to get into the match here. Let's go! Okay, it's 60-40 this time with the predictions, with 4 people believing in CAJ now, and only 1 person believing in LCS. Let's see if the majority will be wrong again, as they were before, or if they have the right feeling that CAJ is unstoppable today, and they will bring this home. Let's go, everybody! This is Squadrons, this is SCL Season 8, and we are about to see Decoy Tango, Deathcap, Petty Batman, Tomate, and Schneeflöckchen fighting back after losing game number 1, and they want blood now. Sadly, no Roxy on the field, who set some sort of a record earlier with 17 player kills there, but now this is, of course, a new match, new teams, and we have Dafka with the double Iron X-Wing, Schnee in the support, Paddy Backman standard farm, Tomate standard farm, and Decoy Tango in Iron Missile Proton X-Wing, so nothing special, nothing out of the ordinary, and UJ Zeno is in the defender, standard defender, the Mookie Cheek standard support. We have C-Wrench in a double Torp TIE Fighter, that is really something rather unusual, I think, and Lucid V, standard farm, Genie, being dunked at the moment with also standard farm. Morale is firmly at the middle here, but it seems CAJ are going for Raider here again, which secured them the flip last time round, but this time Genie is basically circling around that Raider for cover, but someone is hard on their heels. Decoy Tango, Paddy Batman is down, and we have Decoy Tango burning that Raider at the moment, and now all of a sudden LCS are on their back foot again. So if CAJ burn Raider faster, then they have the flip secured. Are they even burning Raider though? Several people are on 20 seconds left in this opening flip. Some more AI can seal this. Why is the Raider, are both Raiders down actually? No, one Raider is still up there. Morale is at the middle, 5 seconds before the flip. Is somebody about to die here? Genie trying to find some AI, but it looks like LCS will have the first offense of this game, but it's only a half morale attack. Let's have a look if Dafka again can get in with that. No, they can't. Dafka gets dunked here with the Protop. The Iron Top carrier is down. That is, of course, a very, very important pick here. And Schnee is now doing the best that she probably can. Marks are out. marking the Y-wing, but shields need to be stripped, and Defka, the double iron carrier, is not available. Let's see if Decoy Tango at least can offer, can at least help with an iron missile here. Morale bar still at the middle, so far not a lot has happened. The Wookie Cheeks is down, so some player kills are happening at the same time, and Decoy Tango is at the receiving end of it now, as we can see. C-Wrench, no, who is it? Who is it? Who was on Wii? Must have been Ujay, but Ujay apparently decided to go for Paddy Batman. Now, shields are down on Delta, and damage is starting to come in. And I must say, for this being a half morale attack, they are absolutely making the best. Oh, Charlie, it is, sorry. They are absolutely making the best of it. Damage is coming in. Is that even Blast Burst? Ooh, Defka has practiced the Scribbler loops. Beautiful, and that is really, really something. I know that is not easy. It doesn't look easy, and it isn't easy, and seeing that makes me very, very happy. Damage was coming in. Let's see if LCS can have a good defense here. Perhaps it is true, and Xavier Abyss is an NR favoring map, because CAJ picked it for game number 1. It was that choice, so who picks what is not as relevant in a best of 2 series, probably, except for psychological reasons. Because it's just a good feeling if you have your strong game and can pull away with a victory in game number 1. There go the shields, and Ujay immediately switching to Delta. Ujay using the Iron Laser fighter here again, but Lucid V and Genie are both down. So the strong PK game coming from LCS is working once more. 2 deaths here, Wookie Cheeks running back, and C-Wrench under heavy pressure while going in here, trying to get those torps off. Will they hit, I wonder? Well, I don't know. Raider will flip it. Are LCS going for that Raider though? Defka with a Blast Burst. Blast Burst can be murderous if you manage to hit with it. There is the flip now. Defka immediately going in. Interestingly, right. Both irons off. Delta's shield stripped now, and this could be a very, very strong, offense. Let's stay with Defka here. I mean, that deserves praise. Nice work. We can't even see them shooting, but that always happens with the Blast Burst run, because there is a delay from spectator mode. So they are definitely shooting, and even managing to keep it slightly overcharged. So really, really well done, Defka here. What are the others doing? Raider is going down. Schnee is in a lot of trouble. Schnee gets dunked. Schnee is very low. Schnee dies there. And, well, Charlie is out of phaseable. And they have some morale left, but now Tomate is in trouble. Gets dunked as well and taking damage. Will they be able to get out of it? No! And that is the call to fall back. Decoy Tango clipping their wings here in the attempt to get that cruiser out of phase here. And I suppose that's something for Defka to take care of. Here they are. 51, is that the one with 51 they're attacking? I guess that's the outer phase, right? Yeah, it was the outer phase. Decoy Tango goes down though. And now Ujay, okay, Ujay is running back. Wookie Cheeks is making their way down over to the frigates, and C-Wrench is already in. C-Wrench trying to get some torps in. Needing that resupply, not for ordnance, but for damage. And well, the trouble with the torps is you have to get far enough away to get a lock with it. Lucid is down in the meantime. Genie farming, getting a resupply, so there is PK pressure again. And the damage is... well, is it coming in quickly enough? I wonder. Tomate is dunked, and offensive PK is definitely a thing here in Group E. And Tomate goes down. Ujay having tasted the blood in the water, but now looking for Paddy Batman. So UJ definitely doing offensive PK most of the time, not focusing on the OBJ, but will that be enough? They have to bring in the damage. Charlie is out of phaseable, not perfectly out of phaseable though, 17. Might want to have that a bit lower still, but C-Wrench on the way back to get a resupply before it flips. Lucid, the one probably to do that. No, also on their way back already. And Genie, well, I wonder if they want to out of phase that from 17. It would take a moment. I mean, I have been wrong before, but I would probably suggest not to out of phase, especially on Xavian, because while you're doing it, you're quite close to the other one, and if not, turrets are stripped properly on both of the frigates. That out of phase could be a risky business. Now we have LCS on the attack once more. Here we have Deathka doing the orbits again, but when you're using the blast burst, you are very susceptible to taking damage. But here we go! The ISD attack has begun, and it's a full morale ISD attack. Without marks though, because Schnee is back in the repair zone herself at the moment, and only can start going in now. Raider goes down in the meantime. Paddy Batman going in circles. Apparently they are waiting and regrouping, which is definitely a good idea, but on the other hand, time is not on their side, and they need to get in there. Decoy Tango also a bit closer, but really that is a coordinated approach. They waited for Schnee, and now marks are out. Let's see what they make of it. Paddy on the way across the superstructure. Right shields gets disabled here, and the left one is soon to be destroyed. Oh, double disable. Well done. A well done double disable. Perhaps they will destroy one shield gen for good measure. Here we go. Shield gen gets destroyed. Will they get power as well? And then this is a perfect ISD attack, and they are well set up for for the next phase. It looks even as though they are trying to redunk it. Okay, probably even destroying the second shield gen for good measure, so they don't have to waste any time during their next offense. But while I'm saying next offense, I mean they're doing good damage here. Oh, just as Caster's Curse, right? Just when I was thinking about how much damage they can probably do, there goes Schnee as well. So the team is 3 players down, and Paddy Batman is fighting for his life here. Come on, team wipe! Decoy Tango is the last man standing. Well, if he falls, they will all be dead at the same time, and it's been a while since I've seen that. So, nothing wrong with the PK coming from CAJ here. This is probably the time they need it. If they can do good damage here while half of the team is in the hangar, they can probably make it up. But they need to burn through both of the frigates here now and quickly, and then they need a very, very, very good MC-75 attack. Basically, what they need is a one phase. I'm not quite sure. I will not rule that out, but it is gonna be tough. The damage is coming in very, very fast now, and I can see a full morale MC attack happening here. Wookie Cheeks trying to get a resub to Genie. There it goes, and there, just as I said it is a full morale MC assault. Let's see if they can do it as coordinated as LCS, who really took the time to regroup there, did not rush in, and that was definitely the best choice they could make. Marks are out. C-Wrench, ooh, that Iron Missile definitely missed, I think. And C-Wrench gets killed. So that is not the greatest start for their MC attack. Lucid too far out. They need to get in more quickly. Not boosting too much there. Now Genie is going for that gen, which C-Wrench could not get the disable on. Ooh, parking on that gen and dying. Oh, getting the resupply. That was, well, of course they had to try it, but it was almost a waste of a resupply there. UJ gets the gen. No, gen at 3. Come on, UJ, you can do it. The gen is at 3%. Let's go. There's the call to fall back, but this gen is gonna go down. That is very important to keep them in the game. They still need a stellar ISD defense here. I would rather say it's next to being impossible, the state the ISD is at, but you should never say never. I said it before, defending the ISD on this map is probably the easiest flagship defense you can have, because the other team has to come in from the same angle, and that makes it easier to mow them down, but at the same time they need a lot of morale here really quick, and Schnee is bringing in the marks. ISD at 35 and falling, and even if Paddy looks as though he might go down here very soon, nope, makes it even. The ISD is definitely not long for this world. Tomato going down here, Paddy gets dunked, Decoy Tango in a lot of trouble with bare lasers, but 12-11, ISD is going down, Decoy Tango gets another resupply, Deathcar is looking for the final weak spot. Come on, weak spot going down, Star Destroyer going down, and well, I think Corellian so many years, correct me if I'm wrong, take game number 2 here. What a series! That was a lot of fun, and congratulations. I think this is a well-deserved draw. Paddy Backman leading the board there with 38 AI kills. Better farming actually in this game. Perhaps the NR farm is that much easier. 47k capture damage. Tomato with 5 deaths, getting a lot of PK attention here, but also 46k capture damage. Decoy Tango with 69k capture damage, and Deathcar 4 kills, 2 deaths, and 46k capture damage. Not forgetting Schnee getting a kill here with her iron lasers. Well done. Wookie Cheek leading the board for CAJ. UJ with 7-0 here in the kills, but not a lot of capture damage. Fun games, really well played from both teams. Lauren, you're absolutely right there, and I'm very happy we were able to catch this here on the channel. GG's. Once more, I'm at the moment not so much in the mood for any interviews. Please do excuse me. But I am very happy we had this game. We were able to cover this here, and we were able to watch it together. Means so much. I love it when the chat is active. First win for LCS, I'm not quite sure. No Floophead, no game 3. No game 3 Floophead. Yeah, great match. Well played LCS, and they take the well-deserved victory in game number 2. And once more, the popular vote was wrong. 60% thought CAJ had it in the bag, but I mean 60-40 is basically 50-50. So everybody appreciated after seeing game 1 that both teams were very much on par, and I think this result really gives both of the teams credit. So once more, and I am sure we will see each other all very soon. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soonish. See you. Until then, bye.